it's not a dragon, right?
It's not. It's a chameleon.
But
It's a chameleon / lizard.
how on earth is that a lizard? Like, it doesn't look anything like a lizard. It completely looks like a dragon.
Hello. Wait, before I forget. Hello.
GY ketchup.
Welcome to another episode of the SG Draft Podcast, presented by the Chit Podcast Network. I'm your host, but I'm not Mediat Leong. So I will be hosting the SG Draft Podcast episode for the very, very first time ever. And this podcast, now for those of you tuning in via YouTube or any other sort of podcasting platform, hi again. Thank you so much for listening in. We are just a Singaporean trio that wants to go catch
Pokemon.
Paul already has a Pokeball prepared at the side.
Yeah, bro. Ready to fulfill my destiny.
All the games I played have been building up to this episode.
Can I just say, right? I was really not supposed to be on this episode.
He's a stand-in.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to have a nice day off, or like, then Brendan cannot record, Gordon suddenly cannot record, and then here I am. I would like to preference before we start, right? I know shit about Pokemon, okay? Like, I don't know.
What do you know? What do you know, Alice?
I know a bit more because of the fact that I'm on this draft, lah. But like, that's about it, lor.
Yeah, prior to this, when you hear about Pokemon, what's like your first like impression or like?
Honestly, right, I know a bit of Pokemon because of the Logan Paul. Like making cards.
Correct.
Oh, the expensive card.
Yeah, and I know some like surface level Pokemon. I think like if you ask me, right, I can maybe name like 20 before I go and research this draft, lah. Maybe like 20.
More than enough.
More than enough. Yeah. But then y'all was saying like this draft, it's a Gen 1 draft. And I was like, what the heck? Pokemon got different Gen 1 and something. I also don't know.
I think 7 or 8 already.
Yeah.
Bro, I think they are I think the first few games, right, they have like multiple generations and like regions, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is that specifically? I would like to ask a question, right? Why is that specifically 151?
Professor Oak, would you like to explain?
Okay, so originally there were only 100. Yeah, originally there was only 150 Pokemon scheduled for the first batch. So to catch the 150 first Pokemon is like you have to do some glitch on the game or some, I don't know, I have to like break the game or what to catch this very mystical Pokemon that only appear in movies.
I thought the game is you must finish 84, then you can go on to go and catch the 150 first Pokemon.
Correct. Oh no, that's Mewtwo, that's 150th. The 150, did I just give a bit? Okay. Sorry. The 150th is a separate Pokemon. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, separate.
Okay, so before we get into this week's draft about Pokemon, I think we have to talk a bit about our previous draft, which is the romantic movies draft. So Paul wasn't on this draft, but me and Midat was. I was very, very sad at how little votes I got because I thought I picked a few cult classics, but apparently not.
Classics.
Yeah, but I don't regret any of my picks. So maybe I can ask Paul to share a bit about what team you picked and why you think Team 4 picked why you think Team 3 picked the worst.
I picked Midat's team if I'm not wrong.
4?
Oh. The one with Crazy Stupid Love and what's the first pick again?
Star is Born.
Yeah, the Star is Born, yeah.
Beauty and the Beast.
I mean, I like the other teams, but I feel that this team was more balanced for me. There's a mixture of like serious romantic and like romantic comedy also.
Actually, I was quite surprised with Eldad's choices because I thought normally he'll pick those that are very, more to his
strong.
But this time around, he actually picked quite a lot of like crowd favorites.
He picked the Titanic.
Titanic. I also was like, oh my god, my pick is gone.
but those are the movies that he likes. Like he likes The Fault in Our Stars. He likes I can't remember what's his
Hitch. Is it Hitch?
Yeah, definitely.
Hitch,
maybe also like Only thing is that he doesn't really like Titanic lah. But I think that's like you have to take it when it's available.
It's like for the genre you gotta take it.
I just felt that the audience would need to be more educated towards the cult classic and the Chinese movies.
You got the Chinese movie, also, right? Yeah.
That was 60% of my picks.
Yeah, the Chinese movie.
Only thing missing is you need like 50 Shades of Grey or something.
Nobody picked that. A female colleague told me to watch it. I don't know why. But anyway, she's attached now. Okay, let's move on.
Up to this day, he's still thinking about why.
No. Okay.
Definitely maybe.
Before we go on to our draft about Pokemon, I still want to talk about another topic before I talk about the rules of this draft. Okay, so I just want to ask Paul and me that what is your first experience with Pokemon?
Game Boy Pocket, brother.
Oh, yes.
Kid Central, Saturday 9 a.m. or something like that.
About how the...
Okay, but I got into watching Pokemon a bit too late. So when I eventually watched it, right, it was the part where Ash was at the Blaine's gym, the fire gym.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, so I was so far in already. Yeah, very, very far inside.
I remember very clearly that I was so excited for the first episode. Then I watched it and I really came in front of the TV to watch it, right? Then it's like, I like, wow. Then the final scene, right, when the Ho-Oh fly across the sky, I'm like, what is this Pokemon, this golden Pokemon? Yeah.
But I remember last time also when I was young, right, my mom said if I cannot play Pokemon in church.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because apparently Pokemon is like pocket monsters, right? I always remember me, Aristotle and Gordon, we always play secretly somewhere in church.
Do you guys know like how Pokemon was being invented? Like what's the rationale behind inventing Pokemon by the creator?
And then he named a lot of the Pokemons after like animals and like
Correct.
relatable,
Correct.
like real life living
correct.
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know the rationale. lah.
You know, in Japan, right, like a lot of little boys, especially little boys, like during summer, right, they will actually go into the woods to catch like beetles. Beetles are insects. Then they'll like, they put them in the small glass box, then they'll like let them fight, this kind of thing. So to him, right, Pokemon is like these little boys, right, going to the jungle and catching like all the different kind of beetles and bugs.
Okay.
That's why it's called pocket monsters.
Yes, correct. It's like the thing they put in the little glass thing. Yeah, but for me, I think I told this story before. My dad actually he went to some company cruise and won a Game Boy Advance. At that time, it wasn't even released in Singapore yet.
What advance,
Yeah. So he won a Game Boy Advance, then he used his like leftover money to buy like some Game Boy games for me lah. So my first Game Boy game was actually Game Boy Advance, but with Pokemon Yellow. Wow, I fell in love from then. Like, wow, Pokemon.
Game Boy Advance is the one where
it looks like a PSP,
right?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, it looks like a PSP, smaller version PSP. Yeah.
And then and then it's like it's like how you use your phone now. It's like that, like the
Correct.
Yeah, correct. Cool. And was yours purple? Just curious. Everyone I know always has the purple color.
The
Game Boy
purple
Advance.
translucent one, yeah. Before we get into the draft, let me lay out some ground rules. Actually, I only have 3 simple rules to mention. The first, I think we talked a bit about it before, is that we can only choose Pokemon from the first generation, the first 151. Me that asked what is the first 151. I already sent a picture, so I think it's quite straightforward. We can just only choose from this picture inside. The second rule is a bit more tricky. I thought we had the Elite Four, but today we are left with Brock, Misty, and Ash. So I don't know who's Misty. Okay. So we will need to choose one starter. There are a total of 4 starters if you include the electric type. Okay, so there's the electric, the water, the fire, and the
Grass.
The order doesn't matter. You can choose your starter last. You can choose your starter first. If you choose, for example, Chikorita, the evolution family of Chikorita, Bayleaf, and Meganium, nobody else can choose really. Only for the starters. If you want to choose the younger version,
first, second, third form also can.
Yes. You can also choose the evolved version.
Okay.
So
only applies to the starter lah.
Yeah, only applies to a starter.
1 starter and 4 Pokemons. Okay.
Yes.
Any 4. Then Mediac, can you help us spin the wheel?
Spin the wheel.
I would like to use my advantage if I have any.
Ooh.
Okay, so to be fair, I put everyone. Paul, you won the previous draft, which draft was that again?
The Grammy one.
Yeah, the Grammy one, and then after I won last week draft. I also won the previous one before that lah. So me and you will have a bigger portion, and sorry, Jin Yong, you have the smaller portion.
No
is that
problem.
Okay? Okay, Jin Yong is green, Paul is black, I'm red. Okay, let's spin the wheel now.
Come on.
Yes!
Oh!
I will take number 1. I will take number 1.
Oh, looks like
Okay.
Yeah, looks like he's very sure of his choice.
He has to pick what he knows first,
Yes, I have to take what I know. Paul.
Okay.
Paul.
Fair enough.
2 or 3.
Oh, 2, sir. Sorry.
So be this order lah.
Mediac first, Paul second, and then I'm going last. So without further ado, let's get into the draft. Okay, with the very, very first pick of the Pokemon draft, Mr. Meathead, the
Pokemon.
guy that doesn't know anything about Pokemon, according to him, what are you picking?
I'm just gonna shout out first, right? That I have a colleague named Si Hian, who today, right, I bounced a lot of my picks off her. So she gave me a lot of feedback. I was like, what is good pick? She's like, oh, you have to take this one. You don't take this one.
First,
Yeah, but I think that she said that the first one that you have to take is this particular one because it is the most OP Pokemon of the first 151.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
I would like to take Mewtwo. Can I take Mewtwo?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah. So I was reading up on this, right? It's a psychic Pokemon, correct? If I'm not wrong.
Bro, he's a DNA genetically modified Pokemon.
Yes. Okay. So I was reading about that, right? There is the junior version, but this one is like a modified in a lab
Correct.
version, right? Like of the
More
of the-
angry also.
Of the first
Yeah.
DNA. They took the DNA from the first, then they
Correct.
yeah.
recreated it. It's like the Indominus Rex lah.
Dominus Rex of Pokemon.
Sure. They use DNA to modify this
Correct.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's the only one that was modified.
There is not the only one that's genetically modified, but it's the one that has a very long backstory because of the movies and whatnot that explain why he's angry with humans, all these things. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, right, that when I was reading up also, it's one of the few Pokemons that really have their own movie, right? Correct? Like they have like...
Yes.
Also, I was reading also like it has a lot of those psychic moves. So it's like what? Psychic, what? Psy Wave, Future Sight, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All these
Shadow Ball.
Shadow Ball, yeah. I think quite cool. But
Mewtwo Lion, right? Their hand is Lion.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah. Like that. Like, yeah. And it's based off of like a Persian cat, right? Correct. Like
No, there's another Pokemon that looks like a Persian.
Yeah.
But I did watch the Mewtwo movie, right? When I was
Yeah,
young.
it's actually quite
And that show made me cry, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, there was one very touching scene that made me cry.
The one that Ash died.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. He turned to stone, like, turned to stone.
Yeah.
The OP.
Of course.
Pokemon.
Yeah,
In terms
I
of
think he's the most
ability and
overpowered.
everything,
Yeah. Okay. I'm very happy to take Mewtwo.
Fulfill
Yeah.
the criteria.
So Paul, what are you picking next?
Okay, I'm gonna take I wouldn't say the most iconic one. Okay, I was just gonna take that. It's a very, very popular Pokemon. That even when I went to Japan to buy stuff from it, right, everybody was buying this particular Pokemon.
Oh no. Okay.
And it's like what Meathead said, like Logan Paul. You heard about Logan Paul, right? Yeah, I'm gonna take
Oh.
Charizard.
Charizard.
Just so happened, I have a
Oh, this is
Yeah.
cute. The value of the Charizard card is just crazy. That like how to say the card because they keep coming out different generations, but the card but the
shiny
card-
Charizard. Yeah.
Correct. The Charizard is always the most expensive one. It's like wow, it's crazy.
I had a very long argument today with my Sihen, my colleague.
Yeah.
So it's not a dragon, right?
It's not. It's a chameleon.
Well, this is a
But
It's a chameleon / lizard.
yes.
how on earth is that a lizard? Like it doesn't look anything like a lizard. It completely looks like a dragon. You know what I mean? Like
Yes, that's right.
yeah.
But in the newer versions, right, there are
Correct.
there are
Yes.
dragon that you can evolve the Charizard into be a dragon type,
Dragon type. Yeah.
which makes sense because Charizard does look like a dragon, right?
Bro, it looks completely like a dragon. Like if you say that's not how a lizard looks like, okay? Like, I mean like
Yeah, if it's like the because now I can talk about the chameleon, right? Chameleon looks more like a lizard.
you go and find a what's that?
A lizard.
A lizard that got wings. You go and
But I think the confusion comes because in the later versions of Pokemon, right, Charizard is actually a dragon type. Dragon was added into his arsenal, like dragon fire type.
Because got the XY version, right? One is like
Correct.
you
Yeah.
Mega Charizard, then like
dragon move,
the
dragon rage, all this, yeah.
yeah. But apparently
Okay.
this Logan Paul, right? He cannot scam into buying the Charizard card. You know?
Scam.
Huh, really?
Yeah, he bought one from one guy. I think like 5 million. Then it was a fake.
Oh damn.
Damn, yeah.
Oh.
Then after that, it turns out he went to buy from another guy from Abu Dhabi. Then that was the one he wore in the ring to fight Mayweather.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I heard also right that Charizard is not very OP in Gen 1, right? Correct.
No.
You know what I mean? Like
It's good, but not like the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Towards,
I think it's just
towards the
popular
back.
lah.
Yes. Now it's my turn. I have back-to-back picks. I think for my first pick, I will pick my starter as well. But I won't go for the final evolution because it's not cute enough. I'm going to pick Pikachu.
Pikachu. You have to do it, Ash Ketchum. Yeah.
Can I just say, if you play the game right, Pikachu likability decreases across the versions as it get older because his stats is just horrible. I think in terms of likability, in terms of cuteness, and in terms of how well people know it or him or her as a icon of Pokemon is like up there. Lah.
It's the most iconic Pokemon, I think.
But Paul, last time you were telling me that this Pikachu is the only one that doesn't go into a ball, right?
Yeah, it doesn't. He refuses to go into a ball.
In the lore, right, for Pokemon, is there more than one Pikachu? Like one.
Oh yes. I think there's the Pikachu Island, I don't know.
Okay, yeah. So my question is, right, is it they are all called Pikachus, or is it like Ash's one is just called Pikachu?
No,
No, all of them are called Pikachus.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Isn't
But
that
it's just
very
that in the-
confusing? So you can't name your Pikachu lah. Technically, he doesn't name it.
Yeah, so actually some trainers, right, they give their Pokemon nicknames.
Yeah, but in the later version, Pikachu can actually breed to get a younger form of Pikachu. So that's called Pichu. That's a totally separate Pokemon.
Yeah,
but of course,
I
later
think,
versions, the creator like to
Pikachu
create Pokemon that are close to what Pikachu look like Plusle, Minun, all this. Because I think the likability is there.
Yeah. Look like they are distant cousin or something.
The plus minus.
Yeah.
They got the negative and positive charge.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, it's all like electric, all related to Pikachu. Yeah.
For my next pick, I have to go with a heavy hitter already because me, Dad, and Paul pick heavy hitters.
Heavy
Oh,
hitters,
big-
yeah.
Dragonite.
Dragonite!
The one that doesn't really look like a dragon.
There's yeah. it looks like those fairy kind of
But the wing
Pokemon.
them small. Like, how can he fly the wing them small?
Yeah.
How is it a dragon?
Yeah, I had this debate with my colleague again. I was like, this is the dragon. The Charmander is not a dragon, but this is the dragon. Yeah, lah. But it's it's an OP. It's considered an OP sort of like a high
Pokemon,
high.
yes.
Yeah.
When you fight the Elite Four, right, this Pokemon quite hard to kill.
Yeah, damn hard. It's damn good. Yeah.
Because the health damn high, then his attack when he do hyper beam, you
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, but
It looks
the-
more of a dinosaur. Yeah.
I agree. It looks more like a dinosaur. And then how to say you watch the anime, the wings like so small. Sometimes I wonder how he flies it.
and I always think that Dragonite is fat.
Yeah, he's fat, bro. He's fat.
Yeah, he's fat. Are you sure it's Dragonite?
He's dragon.
How is this a dragon? How is this a dragon?
Yeah. How is this a dragon? Yeah, it's a fat
Some more in
dragon.
the game, right? Because it evolves so late, evolves at level 55. Sometimes by the time you train it to evolve, right, it's like Elite Four is like no longer a challenge really.
Because you have to go and catch the younger version at the Safari
Yeah.
Zone, right?
Correct.
That's the only way you can get it.
Yeah.
And then by the time you reach that stage, it's like you've completed half the game already.
I still wonder how I know all these funny stats, but Paul, what is your second pick?
Wow. It's also very, very tough pick to take. But I will choose another popular pick that a lot of people like also, I feel. That they like. It's like, I think they did a Reddit survey, right? I think this is like the second most popular Pokemon.
Oh,
And I'm going to choose Gengar.
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 That's a scary looking one,
okay.
right? Like the little ghost one.
Yeah, it's supposed to look scary, but it's the one with the red eyes,
Yeah, the mischievous one, right?
Yeah, it's a very mischievous ghost.
Wow.
But apparently, the story of Gengar was quite sad. The owner told him to wait here for me, and then the owner didn't return. That in turn, right, caused Gengar to like haunt the place that he was
Place,
like
yeah.
residing at. Yeah. So like when Ash and people they come, they get freaked out because there's like
yeah.
spiritual beings that is present.
Why is it so revered as a Pokemon?
Because the stats-
I don't know. It's just the way it looks. I think quite cute.
It's cute, like spooky but cute lah.
They're very goofy kind of Pokemon, Gengar. Yeah. In the game, it's so hard to get.
Yeah.
Because
So hard
it's
to get.
one of the only way to get him is you must trade with somebody. So last time you need to have the 2 Game Boys, right? You need to have the wire to to connect to your friend.
Correct.
So I trade with Chingyong, right? I must trade the second version of him, right? Then when the moment I receive it, then I will get the Gengar. Very late trade last time. Don't have Bluetooth or like play online that kind, then can straight away get.
So last time certain Pokemon can only be found in certain versions. Like blue version will have only this Pokemon that you cannot find in red. So to get 151, you need to trade with each other. Dream Eater will
so-
suck the enemy's life and fill up your life. It's like so OP. They have to put a caveat to it in the later versions, like reduce the accuracy of the move. Like it's not so easy to hit.
Yeah, so Hypnosis basically just because in the very traditional Pokemon, right, it's just like turn by turn lah.
Yeah,
I do my
correct.
turn, then you do your turn. So Hypnosis puts you to sleep, right? So essentially like me that you cannot you're disabled for like 1 turn.
Yeah.
So I get 2 turns, ma. Yeah, after I put you to sleep, right, then I just suck your health that kind.
Okay, Midad, what is your second pick?
I'm not sure who I want to take. Y'all both took starters already, right? Correct, technically.
Yeah, so you can chill on it.
I can chill a bit, but then I feel like okay, I think this one's quite cool. everyone's telling me that I was reading up the backstory about how it's written based on Chinese law. I think it's quite cool. Can I take Gyarados?
Gyarados.
Gyarados.
Oh yeah,
Nice one.
that is a sick pick,
That is a-
bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a good
Another this is also a dragon type Pokemon.
Yeah,
Towards
but it's a
the
water
back-
dragon, right? Correct, like a water.
Yeah, water
yeah,
dragon.
water dragon.
Also, it's related to Chinese folklore.
Yes. So I was reading out about it, right? I don't know, like Jinyo, you can elaborate later, lah. But apparently it's based on the concept of Dragon's Gate, correct?
Yes.
Which is like under the notion that a magic
Yeah.
cup. Yeah, I
Correct.
will jump over the Dragon's Gate to become a
Yeah.
powerful dragon. Yeah, lah. That's why his original form is magic cup, right? Correct.
Correct.
Yes.
base form.
So
Yeah.
to add to Mediat's point, right? Actually, there's this legend that cups will swim upstream. So the waterfall, right? They will literally go against the stream of water, right? Because they believe that if you can jump over the dragon gate at the top of the waterfall, you will turn into like a big dragon. The cup will turn into a dragon and you can fly away.
Yeah, popular for fighting because of the fact that it has very high attack moves. Is this true? Like its attack moves are quite.
Hyper Beam, brother.
Like,
Yeah,
oh,
what dragon
Hydro
dance?
pump.
I was wondering what
Bro,
waterfall.
Dragon Dust is they usually the opponent will you do Dragon Dust like 2 times.
yeah.
Then this will raise the speed and special attack. Ma.
Yeah.
Then it's like charging to kill you.
Charging to kill you.
Yeah. What is your third pick, Mediat?
Okay. I don't know whether it makes sense to take this because I already have one psychic Pokemon, but I think I'll pick a psychic Pokemon lah. I guess I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, can I take Alakazam?
Alakazam!
Yeah, Alakazam.
Oh.
You can, right?
We're not bounded by types, right?
Yeah. Okay.
No.
We are just free for all. Yeah.
It's a final form of the Abra and then Kadabra.
Kadabra. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alakazam. Yeah.
Yeah, Alakazam. Yeah. I was reading also about this in the Pokédex thingy, like the fun facts, right? It's apparently like got IQ of 5,000. This Alakazam because it's been around for very long already, right? That's this creature.
He hold the two spoons, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
I was gonna say, right, very cute. I thought like very cute that he hold the 2 spoons and he got a mustache.
Alakazam.
Yeah, Psychic, right? And Psyshock, the 2 power moves or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Psy-
Got Psywave. Another Pokemon that is so hard to get because you need to trade.
Correct.
Oh, another one that you have to trade. Okay.
Yeah, so you gotta trade Kadabra to your friend, then you will evolve to Alakazam. Then you trade it back. Yeah. They actually named this by like the magic words, you know.
Yeah. Abracadabra.
So it's like Abracadabra, then Alakazam, Alakazam, right? You know, like then make your wish come true or something.
Yeah. Your wish come true. Abracadabra, Alakazam, Pikachu.
Alakazam will make your wish come true.
Yeah, everything.
Mediat has a good Pokemon advisor. Damn OP team, eh.
He building a Elite 4 team,
Yeah, Elite Four.
But Elite 4 got no Mewtwo.
But Mewtwo is the elite of the elite. That's why I take the. Yeah.
Paul, what are you picking next?
Wow. Okay, I'm just picking based on like popularity lah. That I feel that people like and I like also.
Okay.
Okay, this Pokemon I think is also related to like Chinese. When I read about it, there's this is my favorite Pokemon of all time, and there is also a relation to like some Chinese dynasty.
Oh, okay.
Like it's a very like a mythical creature in the Pokédex lah. That's what they say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick Arcanine.
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 Yeah.
It's like a fire dog. It's like trademark is like extreme speed, right?
Yeah. That one only later
Extreme
version.
speed, fire blast.
Okay.
So like this is Arcanine. It's like a fire dog, you know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought all this a lot of nonsense when I was in Japan. Chinese believe that you bring them good luck, that kind.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, in the Pokédex are not that it's like real
Really bring them
folklore, yeah. But apparently it's like when Ash there's this episode where Ash went to the fiery town, right? I think to fight Blaine, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Then when he went to the museum, right, there was a lot of like this paintings about Arcanine,
Yeah.
where apparently they said they were supposed to be a legendary Pokemon, but they chose like other Pokemons to be the legendary Pokemon. Yeah, that's why it's like so cool.
Yeah.
Some more different version will have different like explanation. Yeah.
Okay, my pick
Arcanine.
next. Oh my god. Okay, I think I'll pick my water type first. This is a personal favorite of mine. It's not that easy to get. In other versions, apparently in red, blue, yellow, not that difficult. I'm gonna pick Lapras.
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 Does Mediat know what Lapras is?
It's like the it's based on a sea monster, right? Correct.
Correct. Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the Loch Ness monster. Is
Nah,
it?
Yeah, the
correct,
Loch
like
Ness
the Loch Ness,
monster.
correct,
Correct.
Yeah, it's a very majestic looking Pokemon also.
Correct.
Lapras.
It looks like it can be
If I could have any-
floaty. like a like a pool float.
Yes.
Bro, that's exactly what they do. Like people they use Lapras right in the Pokemon world to go and like ferry people around.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
This Lapras also annoying to fight in the 84.
Wow.
Oh, okay,
The
okay.
life
He always body slam you, then you
Yeah.
become paralyzed.
paralyzed. Wow, hate it. My turn
Good pick.
next. Oh
Very,
my
very
god, I'm
good pick.
torn. I got a water, I got a dragon, I got electric. I think I need a fire. I'm gonna go with Flareon.
Flareon.
Flareon. Cute,
What you laugh? Flareon is a good Pokemon, what? Yeah.
The name damn funny.
Yeah,
lah,
name damn
Flareon.
cute.
The younger version of this, right, is also in the show is the very how to say it's like the subject of test lah.
But it wasn't genetically modified, right?
No. But quite a sad story because in the show, right, Team Rocket tested on this Pokemon so bad, right, that it's the only Pokemon that you use the stone to evolve it, right? It can after finish fighting then go back to the young form again, which actually not supposed to happen because by right evolve is a permanent thing
Uh-huh.
But I didn't know they can revert their evolution.
In the show.
Oh, in the show.
Okay.
Only that what, how to say that special Pokemon that follow Ash around. I like Flareon because in general, right, whenever I'm building my Pokemon team, right, if like I'm missing a electric, a water or a fire type, right, I'll just give the stone to the younger version. Then like
This is your go-to fire type.
yeah, it's either that or Arcanine.
Yeah, Arcanine, bro.
Okay,
Arcanine is wow. Okay, Paul, what are you picking as your fourth pick?
Okay. I think this is also another. I have to pick to help myself win the draft lah. I'll try. I'll pick another iconic Pokemon that I think also a lot of people will like. This Pokemon likes to sleep a lot.
Oh no!
I'm gonna pick Snorlax.
I was gonna pick this next.
No!
Yeah, Snorlax.
Snorlax!
Correct me if I'm wrong, right? He's only used as like a impedance or like a blocking thing, right? Just to block or like he's like
The game
The
strategically put him to block routes lah. So you cannot enter a certain way.
yeah.
Correct.
It's like
In the game.
Yeah. What's that? Yeah, you know when you play Plants vs Zombie the potato, it's just really like that, right? It's just like put there, it's just be a block. It's like a Pokemon version of a panda, I think. Correct.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
It's like just like sleep around all day.
Sleep a lot, yeah.
The eyes so small, so yeah.
At the height of the Pokemon Go, right? It's like this. I saw this video of like this crowd going insane because one of them managed to find a Snorlax. Then the whole street all run to like one side of the
Yeah,
street.
run Wow. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, back then when Pokemon Go was
It was like
the in thing, right?
Thing.
But to my defense, I never played Pokemon Go ever at all. I never tried it before. But the one thing it did was make people like start walking.
Yeah, I did lah.
Okay.
Yeah, then you give incentive. You catch
Yeah.
like 200, then you get $5 NTUC voucher or something.
Yeah.
Correct.
Last time Pokemon Go, everyone walk on the road, all that, wow, bro.
Yeah, bro. Then
Yeah.
it's like also quite hazardous thing. Like just walking around and like looking at their phone.
Yeah, bro.
Okay. Me that. What is your next pick? Your fourth pick?
I will take a flying Pokemon.
Nice.
I will take Zapdos. Can I take Zapdos?
Zapdos.
Yeah.
Yes.
Zapdos,
Pseudo
Zapdos,
legendary.
yeah.
Yeah. This is the one of the three legendary Pokemon
Legendary
in
birds.
this
Yeah, legendary.
legendary birds in 151.
I was reading up the origins also is depicted from North American indigenous bird. It's like electric Pokemon, right? Correct. A flying electric
Yes.
Pokemon. Yeah, because it's known for like coming
The
down.
drill
the-
pack.
Hole in one. One hit kill, right? One hit kill.
Yeah.
But apparently, like it's quite hard to catch, right? This Pokemon. This one
Yeah, it's a legendary Pokemon. So whenever you try to catch, right, it will either run away or
fly away, right?
you just you will deplete all your Pokeballs until you have no more balls left.
Oh, okay.
Very
Nice.
Yeah, it's like you have to. Then usually what people do is they will save the game before they.
Like attempt
go and try to catch it.
Attempt to catch it. Right?
Yeah. So if they fail, then just off and on, then restart again.
Okay. Yeah. It's moves are what Thunderbolt, right? All this. Okay. Thunderbolt.
Thunder Shock, Thunderbolt, Thunder Wave.
drill pack.
Hey, but if you use Thunder on him, it will not work, right?
Will lah, but
I don't know.
not very effective. lor.
Because bird, like flying type, their weakness is electric.
I think it'll cancel out, I guess.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. That makes-
Yeah. So like certain like example, if I use electric, it will not work. Yeah, so maybe the only way is like you either use ice or rock, right?
What
His
is
last pick
your
is it?
last
Yeah,
pick?
my last pick. I have to take
So fast, we are concluding the draft so fast.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like it though. I have to take starter Pokemon, right? Correct?
Starter.
Oh yes.
Yes.
You're left with two.
I'm going to take another water one. I think it's the most iconic starter. Can I take Blastoise?
Blastoise!
Oh my
Yes.
Yeah.
In terms of
He's
base-
trying to extinguish my Charizard's flame.
It's one of the more iconic Pokemon that I know. Like it's really the ones
Correct.
that like I know even though I don't really play Pokemon or anything like that lah. Because I think
Yeah, Blastoise.
it's very cute looking. Also, the fact that it's like got a shell with two cannons and stuff like that. And then
Yeah.
yeah. When I was reaching there, right, the Japanese term for Blaster, Japanese name is called Kamex, right? Correct, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, which
Wow,
means
Blastoise.
maximum turtle. So
Maximum turtle.
yeah, like, when I was reading, I was like, oh, okay. But I know it's got a very high defensive statistics, right? This Blastoise.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
like a high.
So
Yes,
in
because
terms of
like, if you see like normally it's like a shell, very hard to.
break it and stuff like that.
His defense is high, lah.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not just that. I think out of the
Yeah.
three, actually out of the four starters, right, in terms of base stats, the overall stats, right, it has the best overall stat.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
It's also the most big,
Blastoise.
Yeah, quite a lot
it's
of
also the
combos.
most big starter.
Okay.
Yeah. Anime, he was like he got
Oh, the
some
police
delinquent-
squatter, right?
Yeah, correct. He got delinquent squad one.
Then he wear the sunglasses, already. Then he's the leader. He's the leader.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah, so apparently when you start the Pokemon, right, whenever you choose like your starter, right, your arch rival, he will pick your weakness.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So like a lot of people choose Charmander, right? Then Gary will go and choose like Squirtle.
Paul, what will be your last pick?
Wow. I have no idea. The last pick is like a free for all.
Yeah, free for all, brother.
Yeah, free for all.
Okay, I will take another Pokemon that is water type. And it's similar to Jing Yong's type. I will take Vaporeon. Vaporeon.
Cool name also, Vaporeon.
Yeah, so like he was Flareon, like Flare is like fire, then Vapor is like water, you know?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vaporeon.
Vaporeon. Yeah.
Do you all try
This
to
one
pick
is
like
you.
each how to say each type, or are you all picking like what you're like?
No.
Okay, it's what you're like. Yeah.
Yes, Vaporeon. Very, very another cool looking Pokemon.
Yeah, cool looking Pokemon.
Vaporeon defense stats is damn good, eh. Like very, very hard to. I played the game. Trying to kill it is damn difficult.
Vaporeon. Yes,
Vaporeon.
that's right.
Okay, my last pick. I'm gonna go with the original Pokemon, Mew.
Mew.
Yes,
Yeah.
MEW.
Cute.
I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say except that it's very playful. Then supposedly it created all the Pokemon. You need Psychic type to fight.
His main move is can teleport, right? He can teleport, right?
Yep, correct.
The one that is
Okay.
the Team Rocket one is not a Mew one, right? It's a Meowth or something like that. Like a
Yeah. That's the Persian cat.
yeah, that's the Persian cat, right? What's that one called again?
Meowth,
That one.
Meowth.
Meowth. Okay.
Meowth. Okay, let me read off the teams. Dad, your first is Mewtwo, and then you chose Gyarados, then Alakazam, Zapdos, and your starter is Blastoise. Now, Paul, your team is Charizard, your starter, Gengar, Arcanine, Snorlax, Vaporeon. Oh my god, I wouldn't want to fight against this team. Okay, for me, I chose Pikachu as my starter, Dragonite, Lapras, Flareon, and Mew. Okay, before I draw this draft to a close, any honorable mentions, any pick that you guys wanted to pick?
Machamp.
Machamp. Where's my
my
Machamp bro said? Where my gym bro said?
Yeah. But Paul, you're telling me that the Machamp can like is like damn
Yeah,
strong.
so apparently this Machamp, right, if you read the I think the fire red version of his Pokédex biography, he can move mountains.
Damn.
This Pokemon is able to move mountains. Yeah, it's quite sick,
Wow.
quite a sick Pokemon. And then similarly, they have the Lee and Chan brother, Hitmon Lee and Hitmon Chan.
Okay.
Yeah, so apparently
I
those two
opened a
Pokemons
company,
were the two Pokemons were named after like Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan.
Okay.
Correct,
Yeah.
correct. For me, a personal favorite, Porygon.
I never understood his skill set. Like I don't know what he can do and what he cannot do. You know.
I think his
Yeah,
skill
I
set,
used one of those.
if you ask me, maybe might be more relevant in metaverse nowadays. This Pokemon cannot catch one. You need to like buy 9999 coins and then exchange
Oi.
at the Gambling center.
Yeah. So in the Pokemon game, there's this casino that you can go to.
Yeah.
Then you can play slots. You play slots to earn coins. So
Yeah.
if the only way to get it is to get 999 coins. Your currency must be 9999 coins. So another very sad story about Cubone.
I think his mother or who died. Then
They say Cubone and the mother died, right? Yeah. So
he take
actually
the
Cubone he wears this skeleton helmet.
Correct.
Yeah, and then this skeleton helmet is actually the mother's skeleton.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bones.
They were saying Cubone is Charmander. Like it's like a Pokemon
Charmander
conspiracy
and-
theory.
Yeah. Correct. Charmander
Yeah.
put the bones.
Of course, like the other starter is the Bulbasaur, Venusaur. Correct.
Yeah.
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 So Bulbasaur is actually what? It's a toad. It's a toad, lah.
Yeah, it's a toad, right?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Or is it a dinosaur? That's why I got the saw behind.
Yeah, I said that also. I
No
also thought it was a
idea.
dinosaur, but I think it's more of a toad.
It looks like a toad, right? Yeah.
Okay, then
Yeah.
before we do the outro, Paul and me that if you can vote for one team, who would you vote for?
I think the Charizard. That's a very Paul's team, I guess.
Oh. Yes, I'll vote
Yeah,
for Paul
Paul's
team also. Paul team is a nightmare to go against, man.
Oh, I like both teams also actually. But if I were to choose, right, I think I would take the Lapras team.
Lapras.
That was my missing piece. Yeah, that was like my missing piece to the draft.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that was our Pokemon draft.
Alright, that was our Pokemon draft. If you enjoyed that episode, please remember to give it a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe. We have episodes that drops every Friday, but in the same time also, if you're into football, we have the football kaki that drops every Wednesday. And if you're into fun and interesting trivial topics, we have the Kobe Bros show that drops every Monday. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube and you want to go and vote for which team you think drafted the best set of Pokemon, you can head over to our Instagram every Friday at 12 p.m. Our voting closes the next day at 12 p.m. as well. So you only got that short window to vote. But if you want to go and vote, please head over to Instagram and go and vote. Ji Yong, thank you for hosting this week's episode of the draft. Hopefully, all of us will have a nice Pokemon day, right? It's Pokemon Day, right? This is what it's based off.
Yeah, 27 Feb International Pokemon Day.
Also, thank you for hosting this week's episode. But remember,
To keep warm, because there's a draft coming.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Pokemon!